Okay, happy full moon. I am just gonna get into this. This is a collective reading, a collective full moon reading. Let me adjust my shirt for a second. It's insane because I decided to do this a little differently today. I'm like, I'm gonna pull these out first and connect beforehand. Just kind of see like what does the collective need to know about this full moon in Leo specifically. And like immediately I so this is collective, so this might connect to more than one person. Feel free to leave a comment below if it does. But there was a woman coming through, and she keeps using the specific, calling her like abuela or abuelita, if I'm saying it correctly. um the name Rosetta, Rosanna is also coming through. And then I started to hear the song Rosanna by the band Toto. If you don't know it, and the name resonates with you, go listen to it, because I do get messages through songs, and that's what's just like, and it's funny the messages I get through songs sometimes, because I like all kinds of music and all kinds of genres and all from all different eras. I was like that when I was a kid. My mom used to talk about that, how she'd always say to me how she thought I was from another time or something. Um, just because I don't know, I like a lot of stuff. So it's interesting. This woman is showing me. Okay, let me see. She's playing me like 1940s slash 1950s music. Um, is this, who the hell sings this song? The Twist by, is it Big Bop? The Big Bopper? Um, like I just hear this music playing, like 40s and 50s type of music, um, playing. I also see like, what is this? It's a type of skirt. It's got a ribbon around it. It almost reminds me of, oh my god, it's like on the tip of my tongue. There's a name for this, and I cannot think of it for the life of me right now what the name is, but it's gonna come back to me. But I feel like this is like a cultural item that somebody would wear. It looks like a skirt. I'm trying to think of like, this is so bad because I should know this, but like Italians from certain regions have like certain outfits they would wear back in the day. And that's what this reminds me of. So it's like, it has to do with like the specific culture, but like the lineage, like a practice that they would do. So kind of, so okay, so you know how you see like, I want to say Italian nonnas with like the shawl, their little shawls on and stuff, but they've been wearing it that way because it's a practice in the family. So for generations, I don't know whoever's gonna hear this, like, this woman is like, I love her so much. She kind of reminds me of, I've been talking a lot about Pixar movies, and she kind of reminds me of the grandmother from Coco a little bit. Like that's the energy I get from her, like super wise. Like this woman knew her shit. Super super magical, and she's saying, I know what this means, but she's saying it like I keep hearing you have the magic in you, Mija, which I feel like is something that you need to hear, whoever this is meant for. Whenever you come across it, it's yeah, it's timeless. So whenever you're meant to hear it is when you're meant to hear it. And maybe someone's going to listen to this message now and be like, oh my God, I know who that is. I know that message is for me. And maybe someone else will see it 6 months from now, but it's still for them too, because when you're connecting with, I can only speak from my experience, but when I'm connecting with people who have passed, I find that like there are more than one people coming through. Hold on, I need some water. More than one people. Well, there's more than one person coming through. So you'll know. So I'm gonna explain this. When I start to talk like this, and if my voice starts to change a little bit, or I start to slur a little bit, sometimes I feel like what happens is because I'm like connecting to all of these energies, I'm trying to pick up like, it's like, wait, who's the, and then I kind of like pull that person in closer to me. Just wanted to explain that. But your grandmother wants you to know that you have the magic within you already. I do feel like this is somebody who is either trying to tap more into their spiritual gifts or trying to tap more into their witchcraft or ancestral practices or anything, however you want to call it, whatever name you want to use for it, is totally valid. But I feel like this is if you're being super hard on yourself because you're like not getting something or something's not moving fast. Also, I don't like, I'm really drawn to Mother Mary here today. There's no coincidence. Like, she's over my shoulder, but like, I'm really drawn to this picture. So I feel like there's a Mother Mary connection with this grandmother as well. Like, she could have just really, I feel like she loved her. And it's like, you have, you know, in Italian, we say like the Madonna, like she's everywhere. She's on your front lawn. She's on your wall. She's on my altar. She's everywhere. And I feel like that's what this grandmother's making me laugh. She's like I feel like that was like her house. Like, you come in and there's like a giant ass cross on the wall. It's like, holy shit, like, why is this so big? But she was also very spiritual, a very spiritual woman. And she wants you to know that you have the magic in you. And I see her like slapping your hand a little bit. So like, she was very like, stop that shit. You got work to do is what she keeps saying. You have work to do. You got to get to work. You have work to do. Okay. So sorry about that. But I did pull a spread for, the full moon today. And I had to say this because this was coming in like, as soon as I was starting to record. So I was like, oh man, I need to like tap into that quickly because I didn't want to forget it. Also, with the channeling that I was just doing, if more than one person sees this and be like, oh my God, yes, this is my grandmother. Oh my God, yes, that's my grandmother's name, but this doesn't sound like her, or this sounds like her, but that's not her name. Take whatever piece you resonate with and like take that as that person is coming through as well. But because I feel like there's more than one person, it's so weird. It's weird. Like, I one day connected with the same, like 3 people who lost a guy with the same name, the way I described him, all the like specific things, and it all resonated with these 3 different people. So I'm like, okay, to me it's like it's more than one person is trying to come through. And I feel like sometimes when the energy is similar, this is how I see it. It's just like people are like, oh, okay, like it's our time to, it's our time to talk now. But like everyone kind of just pushes through. So if there's something that does resonate with you in that message, please take it. That's what I want to preface. Okay, I keep like clearing my throat, so I feel like this full moon for some of you is really about clearing your throat. So this is like speaking up, speaking out, not putting up with BS, but like also being open to communicate. And I feel like this is for a select few people, but it kind of feels like the majority of people are now like setting boundaries, speaking up, you know, like advocating for yourself. And yeah, I feel like it's time. It's time. We all know that life is so short, and it's, you know, I say it, life is short and fleeting. So it's like, what are we doing here? So with this beautiful full moon energy, yes, full moons are about releasing. So whatever y'all are working on tonight, you're doing it, because there's great shit coming up. I was super excited when I pulled this. So the first card is the High Priestess, okay? And my first instinct when I saw that, I was like, oh Jesus, my life right now. I feel like this is immediately connected to dreams and oh my God, I have to stop doing that. Dreams and psychic connection and psychic intuition. But like, your dreams are prophetic as hell. Your dreams are telling you stuff. For people who know me personally, and I've told about some of my dreams lately, it's been like constant, like every night, almost every single night. I feel like it's a very active time right now. And someone told me that, oh my God, who told me this? Sarah, my friend Sarah, Vampire Baby on Instagram. She's a phenomenal astrologer. And she had mentioned that the full moon in Leo has a lot to do with inner child stuff. Inner child connection, or when you're like, I feel like when you're deeply connected to your inner child, that allows you to be open even more psychically to your mediumship, to your abilities, because children are open, right? Children are born open. Children just kind of see. Oh my God, somebody needs to clear their throat. Also, I feel like this is also somebody who's sick or starting to get sick right now. Listen to yourself and go get your throat lozenges, or if you have like a natural way of dealing with a sore throat, but like also low key, maybe go see the doctor as well. But don't ignore it, because I feel like you're like, I don't have time. Okay, I'm just gonna see how I'm gonna do tomorrow, and then I'll go. And then like, you just kind of keep pushing it off. Yeah, because it burns. Oh. So this is another part of my abilities where I can pick up physical sensations from people and energy, but it'll go away. Yeah. Okay, so High Priestess, this is also being really in tune. So please listen to yourself, listen to your dreams, and pay attention to your dreams. Dreams is really big right now, and I feel like this is going into Pisces season as well, because Pisces is all about dreams. It's all about intuition. It's your feelings. It's water, like very, very deeply connected to water. Water are portals. For those of you who are having a hard time connecting and try taking a salt bath and meditating in the bathtub. That's a great place to connect. But however that makes you feel, if you feel drawn to that, try it. Then that message is for you. But I feel like with the High Priestess, it's like you're looking forward and you're not looking behind you anymore, and you're kind of trusting yourself going forward. It's almost like having blind trust and faith. And I feel like that's coming in because there's like business opportunities. And I know the world is like fucked. But don't think about that piece, this is like something else. So this makes me think of like, say you own a shop, but you can provide a service. I see you providing this service to help supplement income, but I feel like this other service is really going to take off. So like for instance, say you own a crystal shop, and but you know that you're like a Reiki master and you're a medium, but you don't really do anything with that stuff. I see you starting to do something with that stuff. Like, oh, maybe I'll take a few sessions here or a few whatever there, and it starts like picking up within the next 2 months. Yeah, I feel like some of y'all are dreaming of like your dream person. I don't know if you're for people who are single or dating or whatever. I don't know. I feel like your person is showing up in your dreams, and you think you're crazy, but you're not. This is kind of like your higher self giving you a glimpse of like what's coming. So I feel like that's what's also bringing in that trust. And I know High Priestess doesn't represent the trust, but like High Priestess is connected to trust because she's in tune with everything, and she just like knows and trusts their intuition. Yeah, the High Priestess, they just know. And so I feel like this is, but they know because they trust themselves. So congratulations, because the next card is the King of Pentacles, and this is like, you have to allow yourself to enjoy the fruit of your labor a little bit. I do feel like there's fear for some here, and trust me, like I know what this is like. I go through this sometimes where you're afraid to do something nice for yourself because I don't know, you know that you have people depending on you and you want to take care of other people, but you're also trying to balance taking care of yourself or doing something for yourself. And I feel like this is like, just because you made mistakes in the past doesn't mean you're going to repeat them. You know, you've learned a lot. And I feel like this is around money mindset and the way you have viewed money, and how you're kind of shifting that as well. And I also feel like for some of you, like it's okay to let other people help you. Like you don't have to do everything by yourself all the time. And just because like a family member is helping you out financially or doing something for you does not make you a loser. I don't know who keeps telling themselves that, but this is simply not true. This is an outdated and old belief system, and that's not true. People can go through hard times and people can help people. That's like, humans are here to help people. I don't know what the fuck is going on out there, honestly, but this is what you're supposed to be, helping each other. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because I also feel like it's you need to give, like, let people help you. Let people help you. It doesn't mean that you're less of this or more of that or whatever. It's you're fucking human. Let people help you. My ears ringing when I'm saying that. When you do that, beautiful. We have financial stability and security with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like from now till October is going to be a very big month financially for people. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but there's something. Maybe my astrology people out here in the comment section can like tell me a little bit. Maybe there's something coming up in October. Like I love astrology, but I'm very like general. I know very general things. I'm not far into it, but like some of my friends that I know, but I want to learn more. October. Okay, whoever has a court case here or something in regards to a court case regarding money, I feel like matters are going to be settled in October or in and around October. Like timelines can definitely change, but I feel like I feel like this is like money. it's kind of like when you're going through a divorce, or when you're like dealing with a settlement from workplace accident is popping up in my brain. Someone honked outside. I don't know who, for whoever's that is for. But yeah, the answers you want are coming. I also feel like this is more money coming in economy wise. Like I know that's how that sounds, but I just feel something big is coming in October. But this is also like, I feel like a lot of you are really going within and focusing on the family right now. And this is like the energy for the next 10 months is focusing on your family, focusing on yourself, focusing on like you. It's like you taking care of you. It's like, yes, taking care of other people, but you also taking care of yourself, like really taking care of yourself. I also feel like those of you who are shifting or changing jobs right now with the 10 of Pentacles, it's like this, even if you're nervous, okay, I'm itching myself now and I'm getting red. Even if you're nervous, I feel like everything's going to be fine. Like, don't be nervous. These job opportunities are coming to you for a reason, and it's because you're ready for them. I see a lot of people leaving their jobs, like a lot of people leaving their jobs. And the side hustle that you have, I feel like you're making that your main thing. But I feel like this is around October. Like I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So again, this is all connected to what you're releasing, and all these beautiful things are coming. When you do that, 8 of Wands is fast-paced movement. It's like movement. Ooh, moving houses, moving homes in the next 8 months. August being significant. Some people are moving overseas is what I'm hearing, or like literally, because this is about like air travel as well, but like taking a plane to move. So like some of you are moving out of province. Some people are like going back to where they grew up when they were children. Again, Nova Scotia is popping up in my brain right now. Anything else? San Francisco. Milan, Italy keeps popping up in my head. So if those are significant to anybody here, again, there's something happening with that in and around August. But like movement, I feel like, again, this is moving, is like moving jobs, moving your body. Those of you who have not been moving your body as much as you can, this is just like this is not a, I think it's sometimes we want to like go so hard, and when you sometimes go so hard, I find you can like crash even harder. So I feel like this is slow and steady wins the race. So if you are trying to just have more energy, going for a walk around the block would be great. Or walking and moving your body. Oh my God, I'm yawning. This is going to bed earlier because I felt so tired all of a sudden. So like doom scrolling at night, put your phone down at least an hour before bed, or read a book or listen to music. I more or less fall asleep with the TV on, but my husband is still awake watching TV, but I fall asleep like in an instant. So I'm not really like looking at the screen, right? But like I can fall asleep without a TV on. But if you need, my thing is if you need that background noise, cool. You got like machines and stuff that you can, you know what I mean, put on and listen to. Anything that's going to help you mellow out before sleep, work on that, because I just felt so tired all of a sudden. And I'm like, someone is drinking way too much coffee and staying way like past way up way past your bedtime. I'm going to be your mother for a second and tell you it's way past your bedtime and you need to sleep. You need to, because like sleeping is, you're like grounding yourself, right? So like you need to be grounded because you have all these like beautiful things coming. More, the Chariot, this is going forward. Relationships and bullshit you've dealt with for like the last 7 months specifically, you're not looking back. It's really interesting. Most of these cards are all facing like they're both facing the same way. They're all going the same direction, which is beautiful, which I think is really beautiful. This is so beautiful. Good for everybody. The Chariot, yes. So like contracts, like I said, movement, houses, starting new jobs. Someone's talking about a part-time job. Everything you're like, it's like nothing's holding you back anymore, or no one is holding you back anymore. You realize that yes, although there are people around you that have said shit, you are the one that's holding yourself back. But you're not doing that anymore. Because like your mind on your money and your money on your mind, your Knight of Pentacles, you know? And this is not just about like financial abundance. This is about like, for me, it's about like abundance in your life overall, being in power, being like in charge of it, knowing that no one can take away your power is a really beautiful and powerful thing. And I know I keep saying the word beautiful, but maybe you need to hear it a little bit more. Maybe you need to tell yourself that you're beautiful a little bit more. The way that we speak to ourselves too is like so important. I know I catch myself all the time. And it's again, that's just old stuff that, you know, as you work through it, it gets easier and easier to not let that stuff affect you, because you know that it's not true. And so when you are this beautiful Knight of Pentacles and you're just like, I'm just going forward, you get this like Three of Wands, which is, this is about foresight. This is about the future. This is about looking ahead. This is about the stuff that, you know, your intentions you've planted, but like you've tended to your garden is what I want to say. Like you're tending to it. You're taking care of it. And it's so important that you're taking care of it, because that's what creates that change. You know, that's what leads you to like more fulfilling relationships, more fulfilling connections, more. And I feel like this is also business partnerships. See how they're mirroring each other? I also feel like that's the relationship you have with yourself, like literally looking in a mirror. Who do you see? What do you like about them? What do you love about them? Instead of just like looking at yourself in the mirror and like picking apart everything you don't like about yourself. This is about going within. This is about filling your own cup. This is about healing and mending your own heart. Sometimes I feel like we rely on other people to do those things for us, but like we can't. That comes from within us. Yes, people around us can help influence us and make us feel better and help be healers of our heart, which people are healers of your heart, but you are the one that puts the pieces back together. It's your heart. And I feel like I'm just saying this because it's like you deserve to tend to your heart. You deserve love. You deserve respect. You deserve to be in friendships with people who appreciate you. You deserve to be in relationships with people who love you. And you find that love within. Like it's from within. It's hard when, you know, people don't show you that love. Say you're growing up and you don't have that and you don't know what that's like. So it's like, well, where do I learn that from? And I feel like, you know, the positive people you have around you, whether they're your chosen family or your blood related family or a step family or whatever. It's like they help you, they help you carry the pieces of your heart, and you put it back together, and you're putting it back together. It looks like a little mosaic to me. I'm seeing in my mind like little pieces, and every person in your life who's just a wonderful fixture